Hello, Martina. How are you?
Hello, Nisam. I am doing amazing. Thank you.
And thank you very much. As promised, you are here again. That's
I
wonderful.
am. I'm so excited.
Yes. So, friends, I'm fortunate to interview Martina once again. So, let me introduce you again. Martina
Mhm.
is also known as Viking Demon Slayer, which we'll get to know about it in a while. She's a psychic energy healer whose role on earth is to awaken light workers, healing the healers, helping the helpers. So she uses her many skills to do her part in ascension. All her life, she was clairsentient and easily felt everyone's true feelings, but it was only in 2013 she started using the gift professionally to help others. She is also a certified emotion code practitioner, Reiki master, certified angel medium, and certified sanomentologist. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong,
Doing
Martina. So,
good.
and also, friends, I would re-share the link of her beautiful the ancient magic crystal deck, which she has even demonstrated in the previous interview. So I'll be providing previous interviews link as well. So come on, let's get started, friends, to know more about magic and so many things. Even let me promise all these questions are surprising to Martina as well. Okay. So, Martina, Viking Demon Slayer. Oh my God, what
Mhm.
is this name all about? What do you slay?
Right? Oh, it's so dramatic, isn't it? It's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
So let me promise you this, it's only dangerous to the demons. You see, Nisam and anybody who is watching this, let me tell you, we all have demons, and I call them inner demons and outer demons. So the inner demons are the well-known negative thoughts and feelings that sometimes get stuck and they go on and on and on. It's just bleh, right? So that is one kind of demon that I am capable of slaying. And then there is the mystical energy, witchy side to what I do. Yes, demons as in the Hollywood movies,
Yeah.
just scary looking apparitions, evil spirits, entities, demons, they can enter our fields, especially when we buy an Ouija board online and we dabble with the Ouija and we have no clue what we're doing. Guess what? The Ouija is a magnet. That's one instance when a person definitely can get demons in their field. So I remove such demons and evil spirits as well. And that's why I'm the demon slayer.
Okay.
Cooler, if I may say so myself.
Thanks for clarification. And you also are a psychic energy healer. Psychic energy healer. So could you please clarify around it or tell more
Yes,
about it?
yes. Yeah, it's a lot of words, I know, right? So when someone is psychic, it means that we utilize this sixth sense. We gather information from the universe, angels, guides, and we can, well, we're kind of a news outlet. We give this information to the person sitting in front of us. So if someone comes to us, help, I'm always attracting the wrong kind of person and I want true
Oh,
love. Will I find true love ever? The psychic can give psychic advice with help
okay.
from the universe. So that's what a psychic person does. And since I am trained with energy, I am also trained psychic, but I'm trained in energy, such as emotion code. And you have interviewed a beautiful lady about emotion code. So everybody go
Yeah.
watch that interview. It's amazing. It's spot on. And I do emotion code as well. And Reiki, which is also another modality that uses energy. Energy is quite a big word, actually.
Yeah.
It's like It's like I compare it with the word food. You know, food is a big word that describes a lot. It's the same with energy. It's a big word, covers a lot.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
So, Martina, if I call you a witch, will you get offended?
I am so happy you asked me this because no, no, there are certain religious dogmas. They they use witch as a negative word. So they intend for witch to be a bad word. Like we know in Salem when witches got burned and all of that stuff. Listen, no more. For energy healers, most of us at least, and if you disagree with me, please come in the comments and let's have a nice discussion. We don't mind because the witch was the wise woman or man of the village that knew herbs, that knew about actually, you know, pure water and could find water with scrying. They could communicate with the dead and they could utilize everything in nature. They could even perform little rituals and, you know, do what we call today shamanic work. So, witch was a helper. The witch was the person you went to for all your ailments, for help. And they used to help with childbirth. They had doula kind of work as well. So, a witch, no, I love it. I love the word witch. If people want to call me a witch, sure. And I dabble a little bit in magic. So, yeah,
Okay.
bring it.
But
Bring it.
talking to you, it gives us so much positive vibes about herbs and healing and all that. But our history has a different, reference. Thousands of women, different cultures, different
Mhm,
countries, but the story
mhm.
is same. They were burned to death. Why do you think it
Yes.
has happened in the past?
Well, personally, but I'm a bit of a feminist as well. I feel that religion played one part, and the religious people, they didn't like it when people of the villages were looking up to someone who
Hmm.
didn't follow. It was here in Western Europe, the Christian Jesus, the Christian image of Jesus. The irony is when Jesus was alive, literally no church was built. Like it was all built after his death. So, you know, in a sense, at his life, he wasn't even religious himself. So later on, religion came, and I can basically only speak for Sweden here. But yeah, they chased down the witches, the wise people, and we were forbidden to use our folklore. And as you know, the Vikings, we had Odin, Thor, Frey, all of these Nordic gods that all of a sudden were forbidden. So, yeah, no, history, religion were not kind to witchery, which was basically, you know, natural remedies and the
Okay.
knowledge about natural remedies. It was actually not that spooky that
Okay.
some religions make it to be, if you ask me. But again, I'm speaking about Sweden here.
Okay. And Martina, one straightforward question. Did anyone make you feel bad or stressful saying that maybe you need to go and see a psychologist or psychiatrist? Maybe you are hallucinating. Let us be honest, because before you started professional services, you would have gone through your own personal journey. So, were you ever put into such situation?
Yes, and this is a very common question I get from people that are psychic and they are afraid to start promoting themselves as psychic. So it's a very good question. And let me tell you, yes, I regularly get skeptics, regularly. And some are rude, some are polite. And guess what? And this goes to all of you ever hearing this, ever tuning into this beautiful channel. Let me tell you, their opinions do not matter. They don't matter. The skeptics don't matter. They are not even having like a big opinion or feeling. They just want to be a bit trolling. They want to, if it's online, yeah, they will post a mean comment and then continue with their day. So the amount of energy we give them is basically unneeded. They just say to me, well, Martina, I'm a bit of a skeptic, okay? And I'm like, fair enough. I
Okay.
bid you a good day. This is how I have always dealt with it. But yes, before I came out as an emotion code practitioner, it was more difficult then. But now that I am making a stable income and I'm actually helping people, if I get a troll today and they tell me like, I don't believe anything of what you do and you shouldn't even be asking money, because it happens.
Yes,
And I'm
yes.
like, wow, but you know, someone came to me, they wanted to commit suicide. They really wanted to die. And after a session with me, they wanted to live. So
Isn't it?
maybe,
Yeah.
right? So maybe I'm not a bad person, even though that troll thinks I am, but maybe I should continue anyway. What if I stop because of a troll? And then the next person that doesn't want to live anymore, and then I'm not there. I mean, what would God want if we're going to put religion into this? Wouldn't God prefer if we just shone our light, if we showed the world our light?
Oh, awesome, awesome, amazing. And Martina, some people who are going through this spiritual transformation of contacting guides or higher beings or from angels from different part of the universe, and they have this question like, am I hallucinating or is this an experience? So could you please give some tips where people can figure it out?
Right. Okay, so it's a bit of a checklist, right? We need a checklist right now. So if you're a techie person in Nisam, now is the time to like put numbers on the screen and stuff and insights. Okay, so step number one, to see if you are hallucinating or, if it's just some imagination in general, like if that would be true, you would definitely see what your ego wants you to see. Your ego has a very small image
Oh,
of what you are allowed to, because our ego wants to keep us safe, wants to keep us, stay put and don't grow too much. And if you're just imagining things, if it's an hallucination, first of all, it would probably just be the same old non-beneficial story that you have been holding on to, most likely your entire life.
hmm.
So that's when no, it's the brain. It's the brain when it feeds the ego and it's just a bit of a meh feeling. And basically, if we're going to be honest, I think we all kind of know when we're bullshitting ourselves. So pretty much anybody with a little bit of sense of self can feel like, nah, but I kind of want it to be this light. And some people don't have that social knowledge of self, and they go online and they say, I'm a channel for Jesus. Everything I say is Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Follow me, listen to me. And if you give me money, I will channel Jesus for you. And then, again comes the intuition, right? Most of us will go, oh, that guy is the chosen one in his basement in freaking, Pennsylvania. Oh, he's the chosen one. The rest of us, no, no, forget it. But Jesus chose that guy. I don't know. Eh, most likely, no, no. Jesus loves us all. All the deities out there love us all. My favorite deity, by the way, right now that I work a lot with is Ganesha.
Okay.
So someone that you know, I think, Nisa.
Yes, yes.
So that's checklist number one. Like your ego will tell you, and your ego. I wanted to just add that it's the same part of you that kind of knows when you're bullshitting yourself, knows when someone else is bullshitting you.
Mhm.
So that is that feeling inside. checklist number 2. You know that it's not you when something unexpected happens, that you in a million years can't freaking make up. And that is, with me, a white feather appearing in my apartment. I live in the capital of Sweden, in Stockholm, in the big city, quite central. There are not a lot of birds here. There's not lots of wildlife. I mean, I live next to a hospital, for crying out loud. So when a big, fat, white feather appears in my apartment, I know, okay, this is an angel. That they made sure. See, this is my belief, right? Yay, angels. This is also my belief, because a skeptic watching this, right? And a skeptic would be like, nah, it's just that she went outside, it got stuck in her dress, and then it fell, fine. Believe this, and
Yeah.
I shall believe that it's an angel. Thank you very much. So you hold this openness, and things will happen. And that is the checklist number 2. You can't make it up. And that's the same with a vision. You can't make up that something sparkly appears on your side. You can't make up that you suddenly smell something sweet. That's what angels can do. If you're inclined to be, a chef, if you like cooking, or if you have grandmothers that used to love to cook, of course, when they say hello, they will use spices, they will use the scent of food, they will always use what they loved to say hello to you. And you can't make it up with your ego. And then when you tell people, maybe they will indeed say, I don't believe it. No, grandma came, she said hello, end of story, because you know in your heart. So that's number 2. Let's see what's number 3. So checklist number 3 is indeed to be in a calm state. Okay. If you want to summon an angel, call upon a guide, just like with a friend, when you send a text message to a friend, hey, want to meet up? You're hopefully not like, oh, please. Okay, no desperation. We keep it open. And that's the attitude. That's when it's easy for them to come and say, hey, how you doing? That attitude, I swear, it's what made me, I feel, well, good enough, I don't know, but, open enough to be a professional psychic and energy healer, because they know that my guides and angels know, okay, with Martina, yeah, she's definitely going to give the client all the messages, no matter what. We trust her. We have built this rapport with Martina, and it makes it easier and easier every time. Be patient with yourself and be extra graceful and honest. That's my final piece of advice there. Be honest with yourself. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't waste your own time. And don't try to bullshit any of us either, because I have people emailing me every week. Aliens have taken over my body. And I answer, you know what? Go seek psychiatric help.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
So yeah, it's a hoot. It's interesting. My life is interesting.
Yes. Awesome. And Martina, as I'm talking to you, one of my favorite movies, X-Men series, have popped up into my mind, like how Professor, trains people, all these mutants to channelize these energies. So you help other healers, other coaches, and people who are getting started, right? So
Yes.
like someone is in need of, yes, I partially have some spiritual experiences. Certain dreams are weird. Like I see something which are like, not normal. Like all the other persons would not be able to relate to it. Or I get messages, I hear, I see something, I feel something, I see some So, would you mentor such people so that they can elevate their abilities, Martina? Is that
Oh,
possible?
oh yes, it is what happens in every session. It
Mhm.
is like if you know that you are a light worker and you feel in your bones, I have this gift, but by God, I can't access it. Like you feel like an avocado and the seed is huge in the avocado, but like how to get to it?
Yes.
See, that's where someone like me indeed comes in. I peel off the layers. We peel off all of the stuff, the trapped emotions and traumas and all the stuff that's in the way. And within an hour, basically, and I think it's the same with the kind of hypnosis that you do, within 60 minutes, it's crystal clear what the superpowers, because we all have them, of the person is. And the person always actually wants to have these superpowers grow because once you know they're there, I mean, hello, yes, we
Yes.
want more. We want
Yes.
to cultivate these and make them grow. I mean, when I got certified as an angel medium back in 2017, I I didn't know much about angels. I barely believed in them. I hadn't really talked much to them, but
Mhm.
something told me, and that was my avocado seed, go to Giselle, the psychic Giselle, and get your ass in that week. It was a
Okay.
weekend seminar and learn properly. Go. And God Himself just grabbed me and placed me there. And money appeared as if by magic, support appeared, everything appeared. I was 8 months pregnant, mind you.
Oh, okay.
So, everybody was extra nice to me. So,
Mhm.
anybody who was there was watching, thank you very much. I was, this big barrel waddling around, and it was amazing. And I'm so grateful that I followed this calling
Wow.
in hindsight, like, oh my God, yes, in hindsight, yes, that seed in you wants to grow. Yes, I will mentor you. Come to me. I will freaking pull that seed out and let's see what your superpowers are, because I feel that the world is like a Marvel movie. I feel that all of us are these superheroes. That's my honest to God opinion. We all are these heroes, and that's why we all love those movies. We can
Yes.
relate to them, right? Some of us feel like
Yes.
Hulk, some of us feel more like Wonder Woman,
Yes.
right? We relate to them because it's true. We have our own superpowers, and I know that we're drawn to those movies because a part of us just know. We
Yes.
know, right? Like I can make a difference. I can make a difference too. And I don't need a suit. I don't need to be able to fly. It- just being me is plenty. We feel it.
Wow. Thank you. And do you have this communication when you communicate with the angels? How is it like? Do you feel it? Do you hear them? Or like how we are communicating? Do you communicate with them? Like how do you communicate, Matt?
Well, let's invite them right here and now, right? So an angel was with me earlier. I
Mhm.
went outside, I needed to ground, I went to the grass, and then all of a sudden I felt Archangel Zapkiel. So
Wow.
Zapkiel, I call upon you to bless Nisam with your presence.
Yeah. Thank you.
Archangel Safkiel, I call upon you because they work outside of time and space to bless every single person who is here watching this conversation with your beautiful, beautiful amber colored, loving energy. Bless and heal every single person, future, past, and present, watching this. So Safkiel is definitely here. And how I feel Safkiel, and if you have never talked to Safkiel before, it's super easy. With all the angels, you say their name, and like with your friend that you text, want to meet up, you tell him, please, Safkiel, this Martina lady, together with Nesam, talked about you. I like you. Please come to me. That's it, Nisam. That's it. That's all we
Wow.
have to do. You invoke them by calling their name genuinely, honestly, from a true heart. And if you feel like, no, but I'm more curious about Archangel Michael. Can I call upon him instead? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the feeling of, hey, I'm feeling called. It's like Michael is calling me. That is a sign. That is the sign that he is in fact calling you. He is the
Wow.
one going, hey, yo, this is Michael right over here. And their only tool at their disposal is basically sending their energy to you and doing their best to place their name in your thoughts. They work hard. I love it when people tell me angels never communicate with me. Oh, honey, they do what they can and they're working hard. They want humanity to wake up already, to
Yeah.
wake up from this illusion that we created. God, so anyway, back to Safkiel, because Michael came and he just got me off track here. So Safkiel, so Nisam, I'm telling Safkiel to bless you with his orange, with his
Thank you.
amber. So are you feeling anything? That is basically what Safkiel is asking of you to let the world know. Like, what are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I suddenly remembered of a friend right now, Martina, who has undergone surgery for some health issue. And I suddenly felt like asking a question about her to you. I don't know why. So do you
Yes,
have
well,
a message for her?
let's see. What's a
Mhm.
message for her?
Yeah, a message for her.
So, this surgery, I am guessing, so it's orange. So was it in the sacral chakra region?
No, it was for her brain tumor. It happened last week, Martina.
Okay, so there was a brain tumor, and since it's Safkiel with the orange ray,
Okay, by the
the
way,
orange ray,
for sacral chakra, let me tell you, there's a connectivity she's carrying. She's 6 months pregnant.
of
So
course.
it could be sacral chakra has come into the picture. Amazing. Yeah.
So Safkiel knows, right? Of course
Yeah.
he knows.
Wow.
So Safkiel is definitely shielding the baby.
Okay.
Okay. The
Mhm.
baby is all good. And let me tell you about this baby, because this baby is a powerhouse.
Wow.
To have the life lesson of being born into a body while it's undergoing surgery means that you have a physical life lesson that you wanted to experience before you're even born.
Wow.
So this baby, I hope they will name it something with like power and light, and just the color orange is like super lucky color for this baby.
Okay.
And I feel that Safkiel is shielding this baby. Safkiel is definitely there, and actually also Archangel Michael. Now I understand why he came so promptly.
Okay.
So she has Archangel Michael and Archangel Safkiel with her, and she need not worry about certain. There is something with the surgery that she has to relearn something,
Okay. Okay.
there, because it's the brain. So
Yeah.
the cognitive issues will become better and better. Thing is, she is not a very patient person, and
Mhm.
I feel that she is impatient with herself.
Okay. Okay.
So this life lesson for her is to become patient and kind with herself.
With
And
herself.
this, yes, and this is also so important to teach her baby, to teach the child to be kind and gentle with yourself. I mean, a lot of those masters out there, they got a lot of things done and they didn't rush. I mean, look at Buddha. He
Yes.
was sitting on his butt a lot, one could say. And yet nobody said, well, Buddha, come on, grab a broom, start sweeping. So this is what Safkiel and Michael want her to know. And yes, yes, you are correct. Safkiel placed her in your mind, and for
Okay.
very good reason. So I send
Thank
her
you.
all my love and
Wonderful.
all my blessings.
Thank,
Mwah.
thank you, Martina. It really helps. So a person can come to you for readings, even the person, like for someone else also, people can come and ask questions to you for the psychic readings.
It
Okay.
is possible, but there are certain limitations. And let me
Okay.
tell you this, because what is very common is that people come to me with a photo. I
Okay.
like this person. I want them to be with me. Do
Hmm.
I have a chance with them? That is the number
Okay.
one question. Or I am in a relationship with this person. What do you see? Thing is, to be honest, you going to a psychic kind of behind that person's back and be feeling worried and asking for a reading, it's not a good sign about the relationship.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
just, because I literally have thousands of people asking this. It's
Okay.
not a good sign. It's a good sign when you don't give a shit about what I feel.
Okay.
In true love, right? Because I think you're in a relationship, right, Nizam? So
Yes, 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 I
in
am.
a honest and calm and balanced relationship, you don't feel the need to go to a psychic and talk about
Yes.
your
Yes.
loved one. That's a general. Maybe I won't be popular now, but it's a free
It's
piece of advice,
big truth, Martina.
right?
Yes.
It's it's just a little side note there, like, so
Yeah.
people can come to me for readings, and yes, often it's parents about their children, and
Yeah.
I'm happy to answer any and all questions, and I will also be very honest when, with asking questions back, especially when the angels tell me to. Like,
Okay.
Martina, how about you asking them this? Ask
Oh,
them
what,
about
what
this.
to ask questions to them? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Like, why are you really here? Like,
okay.
what's this really about? Can you feel that maybe that, like, they ask me, should I break up or should I marry this person? I'm like,
Okay.
well, if you need to ask a complete stranger, maybe it's not a good sign.
It's not a good sign. Excellent. That's a wonderful advice you have given. And Martina, last in the last interview, I didn't ask this. Let me ask you questions on behalf of animal lovers. Okay. So some people I know like for them, they're more than their babies, their own children, like they're attached so much. Suddenly there is so much of grief, pain when they lose their pets. So, in such situations, do people come to get a reading about their animals that have passed away to other dimensions, or any sort of? Do you do such readings as well, Arjuna?
Oh, that's such a great question. I can help animals on both sides of the wheel.
Okay.
Usually, the animal is alive when I work with the family. I am currently working on a family and their Rottweiler. The Rottweiler had chakra imbalances. She was biting them on their arms. Thing
Oh,
is, I saw that they had three portals in their home, and
okay.
these portals were carrying spirits and
Uh,
fairies
mhm.
and other just lower vibrational beings. And
Oh,
they were flying across the rooms. So the
oh,
Rottweilers sensed these energies, and they were, amongst others, on the arms of the people living there. So I
oh,
said, listen, you don't have a dog problem, you have a portal problem. Let's close down the portals, for crying out loud, because it made me agitated of feeling that energy. So I could locate them, and it resonated with the family. Yeah, yeah, that room, yeah, that sucks to be there, because now we know why. So I closed the portals, all three of them. And guess what? The next day, the dog sat still. The Rottweiler slept for
oh,
6 hours.
wow.
6 hours. It had never happened in the 10 months prior. It
Oh,
was up and jumping every 5 minutes, of course, chasing the entities. But
yes.
no, She doesn't have to. She's free. God bless her. So that's usually what I do. But yes, do animals from the other side visit their owners? Yes, they do. And they love you so much. And they love visiting you. And they will keep visiting you. And then when it's your time to die, they will be right there. They
Oh,
will welcome you. They're there. Every single pet you have ever owned, you will meet them. You
okay.
will. 100%.
Wow.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Amazing. What
Oh,
a
yeah.
wonderful case study you have shared, Martina. That really got the goosebumps about the portals. These portals and all that we get to see in movies or get to read in books or in the Netflix series or something. But this is the first time I am getting to know about the existence of portals and how closing it has helped an animal to heal. Wow.
Yes, and the family. Everybody sleeps better. Everybody feels calmer. Everybody actually enjoys the house a little bit more. I mean, there was so much traffic, really. And this is common. This is a common issue. Portals are very real, and you know that you have a portal in your house. Animals are a good indicator, but also children. If your child never sleeps or keeps complaining, I see and feel something in my bedroom, do
Okay.
not discard it as imagination,
Hmm.
especially if you happen to know that there is a psychic or maybe a witch in the lineage. That child's soul, if you believe in incarnation, might be reincarnated.
Hmm.
And no, then they need someone like me to help and guide. Do not just discard it. And we can close that portal in the child's bedroom. Let me tell you, they
Oh,
will sleep better. And if it's
so
another issue, we will fix that
yeah,
as well.
amazing, amazing. So thank you very much, Martina, because when I thought for the next set of interview, this time I said let me be going with the impromptu questions so that let me ask freely most of the people who have confusions about themselves, who are curious to know some questions and keep looking here and there. Why not put all these questions and make a complete interview on this? So, friends, again, whoever is watching, I'm going to provide all the contact details of Martina. So you can directly reach out, be it for the pet animals or for your loved ones who are departed or whom you are concerned about, anything and everything. So there's like energy work, there's emotional work, there's spiritual work. Oh my God. There's wonderful deck of cards she has designed, and you can get the card reading. Oh my God, you're a one-stop solution here, Martina.
I'm
Amazing.
I
Yeah.
am. I am.
Beautiful.
Oh my God. Thank you, Nisam.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you once again for your time. And you know what, Martina? I think we need to do few more this type of series of talks.
Yes, a series. Oh my God,
Yeah.
Nisam. That would be amazing. Imagine you, me, a cup of chai,
Yeah.
chatting away. Chai with Nisam.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, anybody who loves this idea, comment, hit like, share, tell us, and also share your questions in the
Yes.
comment
Share
section.
any questions and what kind of information or what kind of interviews you need more of? What do you want? You can let us know. And I promise I'll have some upcoming talks with Martina more.
Yes, I am
Yeah.
here for it. I love it. I love
Thank
it so much. Thank you
you.
so much, Nisam.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
once again,
today.
Martina. It was
Mm,
wonderful talking to you. And thanks to the angels and guidance and that message. Thank you once again. Thank you.
thank you.
Bye.